Ladies and gentlemen, what a week it has been with Black Ops 3 getting fixed and all of these crazy records. Spaceland now has a 14-minute world record on Director's Cut. I gotta give a massive shout out to 6KZ for getting this record because I genuinely can't believe that this is possible. So let's get into this. The Spaceland 14-minute and 3-second record. So my man is all into it. Let's see how it's going down. I don't know what that video is on the bottom left. That is freaking me out. But hey, that's what Spaceland's all about, man. It's getting... What is that? What am I witnessing on the bottom left? Oh my... What is that? Is that even allowed on YouTube? I don't even know. I'm so not paying attention to the run. Oh my... Okay, let's get back into the run. So obviously, the first step that he wants to go into is open up the Kepler side. You obviously need to get power on as soon as you get this. He's hitting the box. I'm assuming he's going to get first spin Wonder Weapon here, which is usually what you need. Yeah, so he gets Discord, first spin, opens up the door, obviously, and going now to Polar Peak. Oh man, like what a run to see that this has been boiled down into 14 minutes. And this is a very recent run. This is only 4 months old. So obviously he's using the evade card. This was recently added into Call of Duty Zombies to essentially allow people to go much faster into their runs. And look how much faster he's traveling. It's like he has an exosuit on. It's insane. You can practically spam this ability every 2 seconds, which is incredible. Like, I don't even understand. And it lasts literally for as long as the I think it's a couple rounds that it lasts on. Obviously he's grabbing the parts for the Steadicom. Could have gotten a little bit more lucky with those parts. I know he had to go a little bit farther, but hey, getting the Discord off your first run can be quite difficult at times, in my opinion. So now he's continuously going and obviously opening up all the portals. You need to do this to get into the Pack-a-Punch, which is actually required for Spaceland because there are certain UFOs that are in the Pack-a-Punch that you have to activate for doing part of the Easter egg. So he is now almost done. He's going to be getting all of these in. To think that this man's going to be done the entire Easter egg and the boss is in 12 minutes is insane. He spawns a new power up here, I'm assuming just to get enough points to Pack-a-Punch. That movement was so crisp. Oh my gosh, the way he evaded back and picked up the weapon and got the calculator. Wow. Wow, that was hot. That was hot. So now he's obviously got to go to David Hasselhoff, get the built Steadicom, and now he's ready to go for it. Wow! So he got extremely lucky with the first Steadicom spot being right next to him. There are a lot of different areas that the Steadicoms can be in, and that is what will either make or break your run. He could have had it at the bumper cars, he could have had it at Polar Peak, he could have had a couple spots in Kepler, or even at the fountain in between Polar Peak and Kepler. So honestly, I don't really know how he got so lucky to get this Steadicom. And I think for a world record, this is the main RNG that you really need to focus on, because after you do this, then you got to go around and then you got to get the new Steadicom. You got to repeat it a couple times until then you can progress on with the boss fight. Essentially, you have to do a little dial step after this, but it's not too it's pretty easy comparatively. But I know with the Fate and Fortune cards that they have, they will be able to instantly kill the Spaceland boss fight, which is so impressive considering how I still believe to this day, without these specific Fate and Fortune cards, the Spaceland boss fight is probably one of the most difficult. So first Steadicom down, 3.5 minutes in, he actually buys a rewind grenade with his arcade tickets there, which I think is a little bit of an interesting choice. I know that you can do this to get more ammo, which is why I'm assuming he grabbed it, because I mean, he doesn't have the double Pack-a-Punch Kendalls right now, so he's only able to essentially do it as much as he can, or do as much damage as he can. But I mean, he is on low round, so it should be all right. Now, he's going down here. Oh, wow. So he gets the second Steadicom spot exactly where he went to. Perfect Steadicoms already. That is seriously impressive. He's using the Discord to essentially block the hallways for the zombies to come through. That is really cool though. And he's also doing his kneel challenges while completing this. My man's level 890. Oh my. boy has been grinding, bro. I have not gotten to that level on Spaceland, but bro, I could imagine with all the IW Zombies maps and grinding them and going for world records, you'd probably get there eventually, man. But yeah, so this board is going up here. He's going to have to hold these SETI comms for a couple more seconds now. And then after this, he's going to have to go again through another round and do one more SETI comm. But he should be totally fine. I just realized that he actually just got rid of his rewind grenade for a little teleporting grenade. I've never actually seen this be used in a Spaceland strat. And to think that it's used in the world record is quite impressive, considering, I mean, it makes sense. You want to immediately get to the right spot as soon as you finish the SETI comm. He might not even use it, though. I might just be talking this all up. My man's going for some knives, obviously, just for his Neil trial. He needs to melee kill a couple of them, and that's the nicest part about Director's Cut. You spawn in with a melee weapon that does a lot more damage than your regular knife. I don't know exactly how much more, but it's a one hit for a lot longer than your regular knife. So here we go. He gets a max ammo, lucky max ammo there too, and he picks up the SETI comm and is ready to find his next location. He literally, I'm pretty sure, almost like had all that timing perfectly. I think you have to be a little bit careful on when you transition the rounds, and that's what he's trying to do right now. He's basically just trying to end the round right now, and he's at the spot in Spaceland where I believe the spawns are the fastest. It is a big map, so it's not like you're getting some Shinonuma level spawns or some Togger Totem level spawns. These spawns are just slow, so that's why my man is going through it. He's also again doing his Neil challenge, which is killing 5 zombies while jumping, which is huge. He also just picked up a new grenade, so he didn't actually use that teleport grenade. Oh man, wow, he just guessed that it was gonna be right there at Polar Peak. Dude, that RNG is insane, man. Wow, like this is not some Origins level RNG honestly, but still, like, you have to reset a lot to get 3 perfect setis and also get Wonder Weapon first pull. Like, that's incredible. Wow, wow, wow. So now again, this is probably the longest part of the Easter egg, considering that he's probably going to get through this dial step quite quickly, and then the boss fight will be very easy as well. But dude, he's on his 3rd SETI comm sub 7 minutes. Like, what? I don't even understand how that makes sense, bro. That's literally insane. And yeah, Twist of Fate, he'll probably be using sometime towards the boss fight to get rid of the zombies. And for you guys that don't know what that Fate and Fortune card is on the bottom right there, it essentially spawns a mini tornado to take out the zombies. I mean, like, listen, I know a lot of people dislike the IW, but Spaceland was really fun. The Fate and Fortune card system for this map particularly worked really well, and for all the maps, to be honest, even the Mephistopheles boss fight. It's just unfortunate that most of the maps aren't really that memorable, and a lot of people didn't really like most of the DLC on this game, but still, Spaceland is so interesting to come back to, especially considering that this run has been optimized to literally be done in sub 15 minutes, when I remember zombie YouTubers are struggling to do this in under like an hour and a half when it first came out, because we were trying to get set up. And granted, this is Director's Cut mode. This mode did not come out until after the launch of the game, and with Director's Cut, you spawn in, I believe, with 25,000 points, all perks permanently, except for Quick Revive, honestly, or Up and Adams, as it's called in this game. And you can also play as Willard Wyler, where you get a melee weapon that does a ton of damage, and obviously is beneficial for getting more points later on in the run. So now the 3rd SETI comm is done. I believe he is going to have to go back to David Hasselhoff here. But right now, I believe he's just going to be ending the round, yes, to just get through to David Hasselhoff, because I believe at this point, I'm not sure why the game is programmed like this or why the Easter egg is, but you have to go 2 rounds, I believe, rather than just 1, which is very strange. So yeah, it makes sense why he's on the lowest round absolutely possible. He's on round 4, so he can literally just instantly get to round 6 very fast. Don't know why Lee Ross decided to make it so that you gotta wait 2 rounds here, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he can do this on round 5. But it's looking like no. It's looking like he's gonna have to... Oh, maybe I'm wrong though. Nah, he's staying here. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be 2 rounds. Oh, he spawns a Twist of Fate for this round. Interesting. So yeah, I believe this Fate and Fortune card, wow, it goes outside of the map and takes them out. Whoa, that is so cool. I never actually knew that. So yeah, I mean, there you go. He's also done all of his Neil challenges, so he can spawn David Hasselhoff to help him out for the last step of the Easter egg. David Hasselhoff can be beneficial also as well if you down, but obviously this is a world record run. He's not going to down. So, I mean, it's mainly just for bringing him down to kill zombies, right? But still, what an incredible run here. And yeah, to think that this spot in Polar Peak is the fastest spawns is a little crazy. Bro, he's not even going for that insta-kill because, I mean, it's completely useless. He is basically the insta-kill at this point. And now I believe he's running towards, oh, he was going to run towards the David Hasselhoff spot. Wasn't there, a little bit unlucky. So I guess a time skip could be there with better David Hasselhoff spots. He's going to have to run out of Polar Peak, but it's not too bad. It's just a couple seconds. The RNG already in this run is insane. There it is. He throws the teleport nade. I knew we were about to see it. He now has the dials to be able to do this ringtone set with a Spaceland boss fight to get the UFO to spawn the alien in. He's going to also have to do a clown round just before the alien comes in. But man, that teleporter grenade came into use like I was thinking. That is very impressive. And honestly, all of these world records have to be done on PC. I know a lot of people ask me, why are consoles not really on world records anymore? And it's just because of the movement, man. You can only really move this efficiently on PC with mouse and keyboard. I mean, sure, with the console and controller, you can as well. But in my opinion, man, you can always tell the difference between the gameplay of a PC player and a console player. They are vastly different in terms of just bunny hopping, in terms of speed. Like, it's always something I can tell just because of the way they're able to move and look around so fast. So right now he's basically just doing his little thing to get the dial step. He's waiting for the UFO to tell him which one to do. I'm curious if he called in David Hasselhoff there. I'm not fully sure. I didn't see that. I don't think he flew up though, so I think that'll be Ike. No, yeah, he didn't call him in. Maybe he's probably going to call him in for a later step, or maybe just not at all. Mainly, Neil is used for the world record here just to get arcade tickets for the grenades, the special grenades that he was buying earlier, so which is why he was participating in them. And obviously, you can upgrade Neil more than once, but to be honest, it's just not worth it for a world record. It's not worth it in general. I mean, I was doing high rounds trying to upgrade Neil. I mean, there's literally no point in my opinion. I think it's kind of like absolutely useless. Like, they should have made David Hasselhoff like insta-kill zombies forever. I don't know why he's so weak. Like, dude, even on, like, round 15, David Hasselhoff will come and just kill literally nothing. He just has, like, one of the weakest guns in the game. I think he has the ERAD when he spawns in, which in this game, it's just, like, some futuristic SMG. It's so bad, man. So that's why I'm like, it is what it is with David Hasselhoff. He also gets a very fast dial tone step here, like, going around in a circle. Sometimes they make you run around a lot for this, but dude, like, the only bad RNG I could see for this run so far was the Hasselhoff steps. And here, he's already on the clown round. And look at this. He's about to be finished this Easter egg in literally under a minute. Explosive Touch is now active. He's activating it for the clowns because if they get close to him, they do damage. Even with PhD in this game called Bomb Stoppers, it's still ridiculous how much damage these guys can do. It doesn't work with the clowns. I know they're explosive zombies, but PhD doesn't stop them in this game for some reason. So, my man's shooting them, getting rid of the clown round. He's now spawned in the infinite ammo. Wow, this part always shocks me. Instantly takes out the alien with that infinite ammo drop, which is only available on IW. Could you imagine if this was on Treyarch? Gets the second one, gets the battery pack, and literally is just waiting for him to go down. He misses the first right there. He's about to end him off right here. And that is the fastest boss I've ever seen. And now all he has to do is shoot the rings of this arch and hope that the UFO will be directly above the middle of Spaceland. And then that will be time. Oh, he missed it. No, he could have got a sub 14. No, he could have got a sub 14. No! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Wow. And so when the UFO hits Polar Peak that time, I mean, congratulations, man. That was seriously impressive. But dude, a sub 14 is possible. I'm curious to see if anybody can actually go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. Go check out 6KZ in the chat, and I'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, in that next one.